always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
We got 1,867 subscribers on youtube.com/FLDetours. So the belt lives on. I gotta admit, I was a little scared there for a minute, but we're just shy of 2,000 subscribers on FLDetours, and JF has yet another reason to complain, which makes my life hell. Actually, it's more like I make his life hell, right? But hey, nice try, man. And thanks to everyone that did subscribe, though. Seriously, we really appreciate it. And those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, watch yesterday's episode and make sure you go subscribe to our new show, FLDetours, at youtube.com/FLDetours. All of our car reviews will be uploaded to that channel weekly. All right, FLDetours. Okay, let's move on. Hyundai sets themselves up for releasing the bare-bone RSpec Genesis Coupe for tuners. Brad Pitt shows off his talented motorcycle skills to a VW Routan. The US drivers for this year's Race of Champions have been selected, and clean photos of the next BMW 5 Series interior in the rumor mill. All that with a little of my first car peppered in at the end of the show. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. You're checking out Fastlane Daily. White belt. Deal with it.
Fastlane Daily with Derek D. Always fresh every day.
If you love the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, you're in luck. The Genesis Coupe 2.0T R-Spec will be unveiled next week at this year's SEMA Show in Las Vegas. The Genesis Coupe R-Spec will have larger Brembo brakes and a track-tuned suspension. Everything else will basically be stripped from the car to reduce the weight. So now the 210 horsepower R-Spec can reach a top speed of 137 miles per hour. Along with those track enhancements, a few comfort items will be removed, such as Bluetooth, trip computer, cruise control, multifunction steering wheel, and of course the trunk monkey.
The trunk monkey.
Hyundai hopes that the R-Spec will be a solid alternative to those enthusiasts who wish to tune their car without having to waste money on options they will most likely just be replacing. In other news, Hyundai has just released the B-Spec Genesis Coupe, also known as the Bling Spec for the icy hot stunners. These guys are actually serious. I mean, how much of a douchebag do you have to be? I mean, they must actually be trying to be a douchebag, Ian.
Straight balling.
They're straight balling douche status. What about you, Ariel? Would you dig these guys? Not so much.
I don't feel it.
Okay, good. Moving on from the stunners tools. In racing news, the U.S. entries to this year's Race of Champions have been announced. Travis Pastrana and our good friend Tanner Faust will be heading to China this winter to face off against the best drivers in the world. They'll be representing the U.S. in the annual exhibition races in a short track sprint that varies in difficulty for different types of drivers. This year's head-to-head races will be held for the first time in Beijing at the newly constructed Bird's Nest Olympic Stadium. Last year, Tanner was Travis's replacement driver and did pretty well after Travis broke his hip by flipping a truck in a rehearsal stunt for another event. Geez, that dude does everything. Tanner actually beat out Michael Schumacher and current F1 champ Jenson Button before being eliminated by David Coulthard. Other notable names like Schumacher, Vettel, Gronholm, Pirro, Christensen, and Hervinen will be there as well. Go to raceofchampions.com to learn more. And on to Brad Pitt. Well, not on to Brad Pitt, but I think Ariel wouldn't mind being on Brad Pitt. Right?
Right.
But he's a man who has banged some of the hottest chicks. He has more money than most small countries. He's a very talented actor and apparently a not so very talented motorcycle driver. Come on, Brad. Don't you have like a bunch of motorcycles or something? Well, this video was caught of Brad in LA squeezing through traffic, and it was reported that he clipped a car's side mirror, but as you can see, no. He basically just grabbed the front of the brake a little too hard and hit the front bumper of a white VW Routan. As you can see right here, Ian, slow it down. Boom, totally missed the rear view mirror. All right, that's actually the side mirror. I'm sorry. Anyway, he was okay, and the bike wasn't injured either. It's okay, Brad. We all make mistakes. By the way, Brad, if you're watching, I am also an actor-comedian, and my website is www.derekd.com, and phone number is 732.
Shut up.
What? Why would you do that and put the icy hot stunners in there? I'm in the middle of like my thing.
Shut up. Read the script.
Okay. Icy hot stunners, and I was doing my. Now Brad's like he sucks. Anyway, in the internet rumor mill today, we've got the first clean interior photos of the next generation F10 BMW 5 Series. These photos come straight to us from BMWblog.com and show us how BMW has stuck to their guns and kept the new 5 Series simple and clean inside. taking many of the same design elements from the 5 Series GT and new 7. The photos were taken of a pre-production version of the F10.5, so we can still expect a few modifications, but these most definitely give us a good idea of what to expect. Next up, some of my first car. Coming up right after this. I can't believe you did that with the friggin' icy hot stunners again. www.derekd.com, Brad, check it out. Cool, talk to you later.
Fastlane Daily's Mike Spinelli on Working Hard.
Mike, you really type like that?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
What's with the suit, dude? It's a car show, not a funeral. I'm just saying.
What's your problem, man? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go where?
One more time.
Hi, Cora.
Hi.
That's a very pretty name, by the way.
Thank you.
I am single. I'm just letting you know that. You don't have to say anything back. I'm just letting
Okay.
you know. Okay? Now, I want to know, what was your first car?
I believe it was an old Toyota Camry. That was my
Camry.
parents.
That was my first car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure when it was from. I do have kind of a funny accident story.
Funny accident stories work.
A very, very rainy night, and I was driving just like close to school. And
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Brown.
Oh, all right.
And then so a friend of mine, I was on like the more main street, and a friend of mine, couldn't see well and didn't see me coming, and I guess didn't fully stop and went into me.
You actually hit your friend.
My friend hit me, yeah.
Oh.
And we didn't know though. Well, he was really worried I was going to be some like big guy or something, and he was going to get in trouble. So yeah, that was pretty funny. So we were just like, oh, hi, okay.
So what'd you do? You're like, can I have your insurance? I mean, I like you, but I'm not paying for this.
Yeah, well, I guess his insurance did end up paying for,
'Cause it was
for
his
the
fault.
damages. Yeah, to this day, because it was my father's car and it was still like his insurance and everything, he still refers to my friend like, oh, Dan, the one you got into the accident with, and this was like over 10 years ago.
So what happened to the car? Was it totaled after that? Was that it? Or
No, it wasn't totaled. No, I kept driving it through that year. I'm trying to remember.
How long did you have it afterwards?
I guess I had it like for maybe a year after school, and then that was it.
Cora, Toyota Camry, probably like a 98-ish.
Yes.
And she wrecked it.
Yeah.
And then fixed it, and now she's good.
Yeah.
Corolla now. Yeah, that Cora chick was pretty cool. Little side note, I actually got her number after the camera went off.
No, you didn't. Nope.
No, I didn't. But this dude that was there that I know got her number, and he was gonna give it to me.
No.
Well, you can imagine what it'd be like if I did get it. Shut up. All right, well, that about does it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. Remember, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/FastLaneDaily, and Twitter, whatever.com/FastLaneDaily. I didn't get her number. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Hump Day.